Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Good
Good
afternoon.
sir. Good afternoon,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. So, how are you all? Just a minute. I will allow your friends to log in. Yeah. Yes. Now, now, how are you all in this pandemic situation? Be careful. You know that how to follow on rules and all. Wear masks when you are going out and when you are with a new persons and all. Wear a mask, keep distance, so that will make you the awareness, right? So use sanitizers when you are going out and coming in and all. Be careful. You know about this pandemic, how critical the peoples are facing problems. Right now, back here with a lesson. In the last semester, we have taken you the data structures with algorithms, and we have seen how the importance of data structures and algorithms in computer applications. Right. Now, another one important subject for a second sem I'm going to take for you, that is a mobile application development. Mobile application development, just see. One thing I will tell you very clearly, that what is the importance of a mobile today, the smartphone. There is no need to tell, as you know, how fast the growing of the mobile usage is there, and you can't imagine a day without a mobile. Today the situation is like that. So if I tell you that don't use your mobile for one day, then he will tell, it's sir, it's not possible without mobile. We can't. Why? Because the present human life has been addicted more to this particular feature of our device, and it has become one of the organ of our particular body, and without that there is no life. That the stage we are coming in presently, and in future it will become still more. Now this is a one thing, right? Just, and coming to the another one important thing, the internet. In a previous stages, when you go on the internet and all, when we are in first generation and then a second generation of a stage, so at that particular time, the internet, internet means, so we should be always thinking within a kbps speed when we are in degree stage and all. We are going to use a landline connection, dial-up connection. Many times we should ring that particular exchange person, and from there it is going to link with an internet. Lot of disturbances, and very minimal usage of an internet we are finding. Now you see how a generations, that I'm not telling very far situation. I'm telling a situation of some around 2000 2003. Just some you can take some 12 13 years back. In that particular stage, so coming the next stages, how the internet has been improved, and how the cost of the internet has been reduced when we are using internet in our degrees and all. So per hour, per hour we are paying around some 50 rupees or an 100 rupees. In that hour, lot of disturbances will be there. So our work, our utilization of internet will be there around 20 to 25 minutes. For that we are paying so much of an amount, and always we should go to the cyber cafes there, and we should work. So that's the stage of an internet. Why I'm telling this history? You may ask, sir, why you are telling all this history and all. First, you should always, whenever you are studying any one particular subject, you must know the background of that particular subject or an history of that particular subject, and then only we can then only we can understand that particular subject very easily. Now coming to the internet, then the changes has been occurred, and 3G first it has been introduced. Before that 2G is there. The pages we are using. The next thing, the device, the first device we have used after landlines are on pagers. I had a pager when I'm working, means in MC part time when I'm working, and I had a pager. We should send in a message from one device to the another device, not on any voice calls or nothing is allowed there. So how the span means how the working of that particular stage. And next 3G came. When 3G came, automatically mobiles are introduced, and mobiles are came into the things between 2.5G and 3G. And so voice, so we can call voice calls. You believe or not, when in 2003, when just I passed out from my MCA, so when I joined a small company there, means I have taken one mobile, 5011, a geometry box like Nokia mobile. So a black and white display will be there. Where when I purchased a mobile, so we find we are glad that no, we shouldn't depend on a landline now, and I can roam wherever I want taking this particular device. What is the advantage? So I can call anybody and I can text anybody. SMS I can send. So now I don't need to use a pager. Also, pager function is also included here. Every people are happy, and a very new thing here. And for incoming call also there is a cost. So they are telling that for incoming call it will be of 1 rupee, and for outgoing call 1.5 will be there, like that. And also cheap we are thinking on that particular basis, and we have purchased the mobiles. And later on the color mobiles, means colored screened mobiles has been came into the thing, and games has been introduced. So you can add games and all. So when we seen the first game, that snake moving with that particular game, and that happy corn games are there. So this is small games which we have seen. So what's the operating system at that particular moment, and how the operating system of that particular mobile will be there? You can imagine, you can think like that. So later on, the when 3.5G in 4 almost all, we are crossing the 3G thing, 3.5G especially I can say. So internet has been introduced almost all, and we used to browse the websites and all. Now apps are not there at that particular moment. You should think how when apps has been came into the picture. What's the need of a mobile applications there, and so why mobile applications are came into the picture. So at that particular moment, what happened when internet has been introduced to the smartphones, and they have told that you can use the internet here and you can browse here. So we are browsing the present websites, whatever is there, which is fit to the desktops and all. Why? Because the development of a web sites and a web series will be different with on a mobile size or mobile layout and all. So when we open that particular within a browser and all, for an user side, I'm telling, for an user, he feels like that it's difficult to take all the view of the information. Why? Because a vast information will be there in a websites, reading in that small devices and going here and there, layout out information will be there, dragging here and there and seeing that. So when one website fully they want to see that particular website and all, lot of difficulty is there for any user and all. So then what are companies they have did, whatever the information they are giving to our websites at that particular moment, they thought that now mobiles are becoming very, I mean, here in this and development of mobiles has been very vastly increased with a lot of features. Sensors are keep on adding in a manufacturing of mobiles. And here another side, internet, it's making it's a fast internet speed has been increased, bandwidth has been increased, being increased. When it crossed almost all 3.5G, so dependency on a mobile has been increased. Then it make a room. So why can't we develop an application which will fit into the mobile? So which it can do the things within a mobile and all. So then the IOC and the Android, when Android mobiles, smartphones came into the picture and all. So that means Android is brought because of the mobiles, and it is used only on a mobiles at that particular moment. The operating system came due to the mobile only. So that particular thing they have taken, and means when Android is came into the picture, which is based on a Linux and lot of extensional features, and it's an open software and open source software which is there, and lot of contributions is there from different companies and different software professionals and all. So definitely automatically they started with a small applications. Why can't we make the applications which will fit into this particular mobiles? And later on, this when the applications are came into the picture and all, it became so user friendly that now today, yeah, you imagine your mobile. Now if you imagine your mobile at this 4.5 G particular generation, and next in another 2-3 years we are going within a 5G, where you will always talk about GBPS, not an MBPS ways. So when that much fast internet is there and all, so how the use of a smartphone will be there. So that is very much important. Now this is a thing what I told in a present situation and all. Now coming to you, means coming to our particular thing. Now imagine, now as a student you are there in MCA, and next future when you are going out, lot of companies will be there, and what as a software professional I will be there. Now usage of almost all the desktops systems and websites, almost all it's keep on coming reduced, and everyone are using their mobiles. So for any information, for paying a bill, for Facebook, for Twitter, any social websites, for any other reasons. If I go with any company's information also, they will also have one mobile app. Then you imagine next what the market needs. Those then as a designer, what is my work there? Now everyone needs an automated things. Means everyone wants to go to the customer. In previous and all, what is happening? Actually, I will tell you like this. In the previous things and all, what actually this, when I want one slippers and good slippers, or any boots I want, shoes I want and all, always we should think about Bata, Liberty. So that we should think, and then there is no way for us to purchase. Actually, we should go to the showroom only, and there they will keep a rate. So 999 rupees. So then we should select and we should pay. Customer has to go to the goods or in a shop, and then he has to purchase. There's no other way. But you think what's the market now? The companies are coming to the doorsteps of the customer. Now this is the situation. Almost. Sorry, 1 minute. Yeah. So just we are coming. Just 1 minute. Yeah. So in that particular thing will be there. Now, how the market and how you'll get an placements and all this things plays in a very much important role. Now, presently, all the companies, whatever is there in a market, whatever is there, they are coming to the doorsteps of a customer, and means customer will select, yeah, this is a good for me, and this is a good for me, based on a cost, based on a quality and all. And now customer is having a information in his hand through his smartphone, and he will see all very important informations, and he will compare, and he will purchase the things. Then as a companies, how you should be, then how how enough you should attract that customer, and how you should be placed in that particular smart market, and how you can impress the customer. Now that is a situation which is going on, and when you out from an MCA, almost all for this particular thing, the IoT and AI machine learning will also be added into the things. Means we'll make a customer like that. You feel means we'll analyze the customer, we'll come to know the habits of a customer, and we'll tell the customer that in our company we are having a so and so. The best example, one thing I'll tell you. Assume just for a sake, I'll tell you, a customer is having one particular app. When he is going on a highway, I assume he's 2 or 4 or 5 kilometers he is nearer to your restaurant. And almost all how your restaurant things will tell you will send a message to that particular customer that, for example, I am moving. Hi Dwarkanath, welcome to so and so region, and in this particular another 3-4 kilometers of your right, so and so restaurant is there, and your favorite dishes, idli vada, gobi manjuri, and these things is there in our restaurants. Why can't you taste? How they come to know that I like idli and vada? This is another one important things as a developers, as a software professionals, you should observe. Here I don't know that so and so restaurant is there after a 4 kilometers, and I'm moving. Then automatically I will get a message that, yeah, okay, yes, this is one of the restaurant, and it's already given a menu, and that too my choice. It's telling that which food favorite for me. So how these things will come into the picture? And in particular, when I go to the mall and all, they will put one particular, they will take my mobile number or any RFID tag once they will put to me, and automatically for things it will tell you that for your so and so dresses which you like and all will is there in so and so shop number. Why can't you try for that? Like that. Next era, whatever is there, almost all the missions will speak to us, and missions will tell us, will tell the customers, and will tell automatically, and customer will be attracted in this particular way. Here, whatever the things I'm telling you, these fields are very much important. One, your mobile app, how attractive your mobile app is there, and how many features it's having, and how the information you are sharing. Backgroundly, IoT devices, whatever is connected, and how the sensors you are using of that particular mobile. And the background for this, you know that the machine learning algorithms will be there, cloud will be there. So how all these things are interrelated, and next market will be there on this particular feature. So you can't neglect any of these particular. And for example, this semester you learned Java, and now this semester you are learning mobile application development, and next semester you are going to learn a IoT project. Then yeah, why you can't mix your IoT with this particular mobile app? Once if you link this particular thing, and in the coming semesters you're going to learn a machine learning subject and all, why can't I apply whatever data I collected, I kept in a cloud subject you're going to learn? Why can't I kept in a cloud, and I will create my own space in a cloud, and the data I will store. After storing data, why can't I apply machine learning on them? Why machine learning? The productions, what are the most likely items, and what I can do with this data, and how I can predict in another 3-4 years what will be my business will be there. As a professionals of a computer, next all the market will be there in this particular way only, and all the computer field or software will work in this particular way only. So everyone should be ready to work in this particular situation. Means as a computer professionalist, and you should learn this in depth. This is very much important. You should learn this in depth, and in this particular competition world, if you make a small projects using this particular things and are applying the machine learning technologies, AIs, so using a cloud, a small IoT apps, creating apps and all, how the features you are. So then automatically you will be placed in good companies, and you will become a good entrepreneurs also. based on this. I'm not talking about a syllabus. This is entirely thing, different issues. Right, syllabus will be there. You have to write something in an exam and you will pass. That is a secondary. But how important this particular subject for you? That I am telling you. So mobile application development, you know already everything, and what is my contribution to that? That is very much important. So what apps I am going to create? Many of you are already known with an Android Studio app development, or maybe MIT app to development kit. You may know many other IDE tools are there which you know, and you have already created apps, maybe like that. But in this particular subject, what you are going to learn, how the market and how a systematic way to develop an application, and how you can deploy that application in an app stores. So that you are going to learn in this particular entire subject. And this subject is not only for your exam, and this subject is for your career. So this you have to keep in your mind. Those who are having a passion about the mobile development, you must have this passion. Why I am telling you must have this passion. Next coming days and all, everything will works on only a mobile. Only a mobile. Your laptops will also will come to the back things, and when still another good mobiles, all the features, all the work, if you do in your mobile only, then automatically that will become a very important devices with more sensors and linked with many devices of your home applications also. Maybe your mobile can be linked with your refrigerator even, and your mobile can be linked with your company manufacturing device, and your manufacturing device will tell today have manufactured so and so equipments, and so and so things are of good quality, and these are some bad quality is there which can be rejected and all. See, imagine how the world will become next for that thing. So this is very much important to learn this particular subject. Now, any doubts is there, you can ask me. Any doubts before going to syllabus and all. Any doubts is there, you can ask me. Any doubts? Any doubts? Hey, speak out. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಯ್, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? Yeah. See, one of the question Kishan has asked, sir, it's only Android-based applications or iOS-based applications or things which is important. You should learn both. According to me, as your tutor, I will tell you the thing that maybe in developing countries like India and Eastern countries, maybe your Android phones are more. I can accept that the market where you are dealing with or not. But almost all Western countries, the Apple has acquired the almost all market. So there IOC is very much important. So when you develop on one particular app, you must keep everyone into the considerations, or every devices, every platform into the considerations, and your app should run in almost all the platforms. That I will tell you when you are go with the in-depth of an subjects and all. Even Windows 7, which is meant for a mobile platform, so that is also very important. Your BlackBerry is using that. Some Samsung mobiles is also using Windows 7. So then that I'm telling that what's a market. If you want to cover all the market, so your app should be supportive even with an iOS and even with an Android also. Almost all. I think you got an answer, um, Kishan. Kishan? Yes, right. Any other doubts with anybody? You can ask me. Right. Now I'll share a syllabus for you. First, we'll discuss on a syllabus, and later on we'll go with a lesson. take a syllabus. Just 1 minute. Yeah, back here. So in a second sem, this is an elective subject. Even though it's an elective subject, I'll prefer all my students as an tutor. It's left to you people. You can take other subjects also. Why? Because I told you a chain of the subjects, how all the subjects are interlinked with one particular project, and next how the market will be. I told very clearly to you how important the cloud is, how important the IoT is, how important the mobile application development is, and how important the machine learning for you. So taking all these four subjects into the consideration, definitely, if you learn good in that, you can make the things. Coming to here, the elective subject of 20 MCA 263 mobile application development. Coming to the course outcomes. So what you will achieve after completing this particular course. So develop an effective user interface that leverage the evolving mobile devices. That is, you will learn to create any leverage evolving mobile devices. For that, to evolving mobile devices also leveraging interfaces, user interfaces you will create. What do you mean by interface, leverage, and the word and user interface? The means the layout which I am giving to the other person to use. This is very much important. Always, as a developers, what we should keep in our mind, whatever a project I am doing and whatever a thing I am developing, it's not for the sake of me. It's the sake of others. Always the development, while doing a development, you should keep that others in your mind, or a customer in your mind, or user in your mind. Then only your development will become a very good thing. Means you will think in your way, ನನಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗೋ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿದೋಗುತ್ತೆ. No, it's not correct. Then your project will fail when you go to the market. So how you should think? I will think like that today in this competition. Assume that there are some 30 to 40 apps are there. 30 to 40 apps are there. I will study that all the apps, each and every app will have some or the other way one laguna or one faults will be there. Note down all the faults of that. Then why can't I make an app solving at least some percentage of that faults, and my app, why can't I represent that? So in this way, you will make a user interface with a leverage. So develop applications using a software development kits, SDKs, especially now in next coming second module and all, we'll go in depth with an Android development things and all. There we are going to discuss with Eclipse. Usually Eclipse we are going to use with an any doubt? We are going to use with Java SDKs and frameworks, Eclipse, almost all we are going to use. Almost all mobile packages, everything, Android Studio packages, everything you can have. Next, implement the suitable methods to integrate a database and server-side technologies. This is also very much important. How you are making your database to connect to your app. Either you are making very important these things. Why I'm telling you, it depends on your app. Either you want to store a data in a far server in a database, or you want to store a data within that mobile. That is very much important. There you can use SQLite. Assume your app nature is like that. No need to take my app to the server and all. No need to store there. So my app will work there only. Means it's useful for me. Then automatically it's a very fast interaction will be there. This is very much important. How much time you are making your customer to wait to connect to the server. This is another one very important thing which you must keep in your mind when you are developing one particular app. You may do any beautiful app and attractive app, and you have did everything is there and all. Many students, I will tell you, See, I'll tell some practical example. Your seniors, for example, we have did IoT projects, right? So after doing an IoT projects and all beautiful prototype device they have kept and agricultural drip irrigation project, and they have told, sir, this is a moisture level data. It is coming. While moisture level has been not at all there means no dry it is. Then automatically the information will come to the app. Then automatically in the app it will ask you that to switch on the particular line of a motor. So everything he explained clearly, your senior, it has been done. While giving a demo, what happened? I'll tell you. While giving a demo, when the means data has to be transferred from that particular device via internet through, and it's go to the server or the cloud where whatever he created a free user area. From there again it should come to his mobile, and again from mobile it should go back to cloud and come back to the device. You can see how it will be there. So when it fails in somewhere in that particular thing, definitely it won't work. When okay, you did very good project, you made it the device very good, it's working very good. Then how to improve this? How to connect to a database very fast? So how to utilize the bandwidth? Then how my server side technologies should be there. So all these things are also very much important. Coming to the next thing, design and develop open source software based mobile applications to given a problem. This is damn good. So Android, mine Android, iOS is almost all dependent. Means I can say like this, almost everything somewhat you have to learn. But almost all market Android apps, whatever, it's an open source. So based on that, you are creating apps, and that particular apps, how you are developing and how you are deploying that is also build and deploy a competent mobile application to solve the societal industrial problems. Underline this finally after completing this particular subject, how you will be means with all this particular above CO's features, you will be ready to develop any societal issues and industrial problems, and you can make that particular app, and you will be ready to solve that particular problems. Don't keep in your mind this is an elective subject where lab is not there. Don't keep in your mind like that. Even myself, I joined for a Udemy or means open course. I have joined with an Android development. You may also join for that. It's very cheap. I think offer is there for 455 rupees. Just so you can also join. But practical knowledge you should get. That is very much important. Even I asked the HOD, sir, I am going to do a LAC also. With the lab, I will do to my students. So definitely, we will do some hands-on sessions also. Many my colleagues who are working in companies, friends have consulted, and they have also told that they will also contribute for us their time, and definitely one or four or five my friends, they are very good in app development and all, and they have told that definitely sir, don't worry, we'll come and we'll tell the students that how to develop an easy apps, and how they can make that particular apps and all. Definitely. So between let it be after your almost alpha sem exams, maybe in another 1 month like that. So when we'll come in depth within a second sem and all, we'll do that things also. But in your mind, you keep like that. Now in this semester, I am learning mobile application development. After completing this particular course, at least you have to do one small app. This is my ambition. Okay, and you keep it as an objective, and every student should do a small app project which is very useful for society. Industrial you will do anyway later in your career, but societal you choose, and you give solutions to the problems what the society is facing today. You know this pandemics, you know this oxygen problems, you know everything today. What's the people, many middle class, lower middle class people, how many deaths are occurring, everything in all the aspects, not only in a health, about the environment pollutions, what about in a future and all. So many problems are there surrounding us. As a responsible citizens, that to a professional responsible citizens, why can't you give any solutions? So that you should keep in your mind. So definitely in this semester, one app I will create, that too in a societal helping app I will create, and I will submit. Maybe you may not succeed with this app, but I will tell you, this is the first step. No one can jump to the any floor without steps. So jumping will make him to fall. So step by step, step by step. Maybe failure will occur. Again stand up. Again you can go. But step by step moving will make you perfect. So that you must keep in your mind. Coming to the model one here, you can see what is there in a model 1. So in a model 1 introduction, mainly to say preliminary considerations we are going to learn, that is cost of the development first, that everyone should keep in their mind. Importance of mobile strategies in the business world. What is the importance if I create this app, what is the importance is there of this app in this business world, whether it's really good what I'm creating, that you are going to learn. And effective use of a screen real estate, this is very much important. How effectively this mobile you can use. Really I'm telling everyone, keep your mobile with you when I am teaching. Mobiles are mandatory. It's a thing what I'm telling you, mobiles are mandatory, smartphone mobiles are mandatory with you. You must keep mobile. And meanwhile, I will keep on showing the different features of the mobile. I will open different apps like Amazon, Flipkart, and all. Why it become very good? What's the reason? What is the difference? So these features and all, when I'm discussing and all, you must keep mobiles with you. That is very much important. So that is there, and screen real estate we are going to see. And then coming to the next part, second part of this particular module is understanding the mobile applications, understanding mobile application users, understanding mobile information design. What is mobile application users first? How we are going to understand? What's the nature of human beings? Means how much time they will observe. This is important. What I mean to say, that is, if I write one particular figure, how fast the man will understand. Means how fast the human beings will understand. So to make them to understand fast, how I should write. Keep in your mind how I should write. Either I should use more similarity items to understand, make the gestures to make the person to understand. Either I should do some continuous drawing which can be understandable to him. Instead of displaying a lot of paragraphs of information, can I display through picture? So how to make my mobile application user, how I can understand him, how fast he is in learning, and how he will learn fast. For that, what I should do. So understanding mobile information design, that is now how I can design according to the users. So that we'll discuss in that. Understanding mobile platforms. So then what are the platforms we are going to use to design this particular thing, and you on for what platforms we are designing this particular app. Then if we design for this, what is the result on that and what's the feedback? So that you are going to learn. Finally, using the tools of mobile interface design. So which interface design I should use to develop. So there we are going to discuss. So this is of a module 1. So when you go in depth with this particular syllabus, here the textbooks are there. You can see the first textbook, that is professional mobile application development. Jeff McRae, who is there, and Scott Govell. So this is a one particular textbook which you can use. I downloaded both the textbooks. Don't worry, I will send you through a WhatsApp. Okay. So take the first textbook, and entire module number 1 will be covered in this particular textbook. And so coming to the module 2 and all will be there within a second textbook, that is Wyomingly. So that is beginning Android application development. The version of a book is 2011 Wiley publication. So you can see the second module here getting started with an Android programming. Here the book changes. Textbook, second textbook we are going to use. What is Android? Obtaining the required tools, anatomy of an Android application, components of Android application, how to install and all. From there we'll start, and you can see how different fragments and action bars, everything will be there. In a module 3, you can see the view and view groups, that is displaying maps, how displaying should be done, location of an data, how you can publish the things, deploying the APK files and all small apps and all that you can do. Next, Android messaging and networking, how you can send a message, notifications, and how in networking things you can use, and how you can send a mails and all. So everything here, SMS messaging, sending mails, networking, downloading binary data, downloading a text files, and connecting to the different other files, creating your own services, communication between a service and an activity that I told, IoT device and cloud will be there. From cloud you are going to connect to your app, and how the interaction will be done between app and the cloud. So that things here you are going to learn. And coming to the next thing, that is module 5, again you will back with the first textbook here, and feedback and oscillator circuits which you are going to use, that is IOC, obtaining the tools and SDK components of Xcode, architecture of IOC, building drive-by app in IOC, other useful IOC applications, and Windows Phone. For that, Phone 7 we are using, that is Windows Phone 7. Then how Windows Phone 7 platform will be there, and how you can develop an app for that you are going to learn. Now module 5 and module 1 will be a first textbook, and remaining all other modules, that is 3 modules, will be from second textbook. So that you have to keep in your mind. So any doubts on syllabus, you can ask me. After this class, I will send both the textbooks which I have downloaded. And in that, especially textbook number 1, you have to use chapter 1, note down, chapter 1, chapter 4, and chapter 7 and 8, I think. So chapter 7 and 8, so chapter 1 and 4. So 4 chapters we are going to use from textbook 1, and almost all means the second whatever is there, the textbook, almost all 75% to 80% of the textbook we are using. So that you have to keep in your mind. So what is actually from syllabus you are learning? So our objective is very clear. So we will create at last the one particular app which is very user friendly, and which will help the societal people. Leave the industrial. Now every student, final assignment for a student, that is, he should create one particular app, and that particular app should be helpful to the society. So based on this, the assignment, final assignment marks will be given. So that you have to keep in your mind. So this is all about a syllabus. So any doubt is there, I will stop sharing. Any doubt is there, now you can ask me. Right. Any doubt? Any doubt? Come on. Ah, no. Okay,
No,
telling
sir.
no. Yeah, no. Um, how many are elected this particular subject? Everyone? Sir Akrit, sir, please tell again the chapters in textbook. 1 minute, I'll share it back. Just a minute. Akrit, you can see now. The first model from textbook 1. So chapter number 1 and 4 we are going to use for first model, and remaining textbook 2, model number 2, that is getting started with Android programming, Android UI design and location based services, that also from textbook 2, Android messaging and networking, that is also from textbook 2, and again chapter number 7 and 8 from textbook number 1. So we'll discuss about app development in IOC and phone, Windows Phone 7. So that is your entire syllabus. 1 minute. Yeah, I think Akrit, you got it. Right. So I'll stop here today. In the coming next particular class, I think tomorrow is holiday. I think day after tomorrow. So we'll go in depth with an PPTs. Even though I'll put a PPT, don't worry that small applications. Meanwhile, in between, I will use mobiles also. Everyone should keep mobile with you. Layouts when I'm showing and all, how to develop, how much layout you have to use, what standard size of the layout you have to use and all, many things is right. So while discussing that, you must have your mobile with you. Okay. I think all 53 as present today. What about other students who are not present? Do one thing. Everyone, I'll give 5 minutes time. You send your USN number. You send your USN number in chat box. Santosh is absent. Yeah, like that. Manish has sent. So like that, everyone. Quick. Rashmi, Shadab, Kishan, Akhil, Akrut, Rupak, Raman, Jayant, Arifullah. Everyone selected this subject only. Good. Pooja, Novel, Divya, Kaushik, Chaitra, Navya, Anusha, Bhargav, Soumya, Sushmita. Okay. Yeah, send. Keep on sending. Any doubts? Meanwhile, you can ask me about our subject. About any elective confusion is there also, you can ask me. What are the other electives with this subject? I don't know that. What are the other electives? Anybody?
Cyber security, sir.
With this cyber security is there? No,
No,
I'm
sir,
asking.
with intelligence,
With this subject, what are the other combinations?
Artificial intelligence.
Oh, artificial intelligence. How many are taking artificial intelligence and mobile application development? Any idea?
Sir, everyone are taking only this, sir.
So the
Yeah, good.
college made
Yeah.
us compulsory
HOD
to
told us to take.
Okay. Why I am telling this? AI, what happens now? When it is offline classes, AA is preferable. When you come with this online classes and all, we don't know how much this pandemic will extend and all. With this type of a situation, our HODs have taken a good decision. So mobile application development, you will get a lot of information in even our websites when you Google it and all. Lot of information you are going to get, and definitely you can study easily comparative with the algorithms, different algorithms that this and all. So this is one of the best subject, and that means all 59 students will be there, right?
yes, sir.
Hello.
yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. From next day after tomorrow, we'll start the real subject and we'll go with an module one as usual. So I'm having a lot of plans also in between. So activities also. So don't absent. Don't absent. Why? Because it is very helpful for you. So that's why I'm telling you. If you are absent also, whatever a recording is there, keep on watching that. That is very much important. Okay. Just I'll stop the recording now.